Last year was one of the best years of my life. I became a professional footballer. I went through Arsenal's academy in just 1 year and came out the other end with a 1-year contract with Arsenal. Arteta and the Arsenal board had faith in me, and I repaid the faith they had with 24 goals and 7 assists in just 6 months, 18 goals in the Premier League, 4 goals in the Champions League, and 2 goals in the pre-season friendly matches. January was a packed month. The first match of the year was against Brighton. We beat them at the beginning of the season, so we should be able to coast through easily this time around.
Arsenal did spectacularly well during the first half of the season. Their defence is still great, but their attack is outright incredible, thanks to Bukayo Saka and Kyle Mon. I'm Sasha Gates, and this is the BBC.
The match started really well for us, really well for me. I didn't know I had it in me. I just hit it. It was a rocket of a shot, and the keeper had no chance. The second goal came from a brilliant assist from Odegaard, and the keeper was not expecting a fast-paced shot to his near post. Sterling got the third and final goal of the match, his first goal for Arsenal.
Firing it towards goal. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
The match ended 3-0. Brighton just had no chance since the beginning. The next day, a Sunday, I planned to take Charlotte out on a date. I woke up, brushed my teeth, had a little workout session, even though I was really tired from the match, as you can very well see. I had my bath and went to get breakfast. Then I headed out. We met at the amusement park and we had a lot of fun with all the rides. At the end of the day, I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said yes. We sat by the ocean and just talked into the night. The next day was school, but I didn't care. I was planning on skipping anyways. I'd have wanted to stop school and focus mainly on football, but my mum said I at least needed to finish secondary education. So yeah, more school, till I'm done with senior year. 6 Arsenal players made it to the team of the week again. The match against United came, and we absolutely demolished them again. I got another brace, and Odegaard and Zinchenko got the other 2 goals. Next up is the first match in the FA Cup, and it's against Fleetwood Town. We beat them 3-1, courtesy of Calafiori, Saka and I. The next match was a game I was really looking forward to. Spurs. We beat them the last time, but this time I want to annihilate them.
It's the North London derby again, and this time Arsenal is hosting Spurs in this historical fixture. Last time out, Arsenal was able to get a 2-1 win at the Spurs stadium.
Kyle Layman got a very bad reception from the Spurs fans last time out. I wonder what's going through his mind this time around.
If I were him, I'd be thinking about how to keep my head in the game through the whole match. We're at the Emirates, so it's going to be a lot easier for him.
Well, that's one for them to pursue. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And there it is! Arsenal take the lead in this London derby. And how much does it mean to them? Just listen.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power, the keeper had no chance.
But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him.
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Ordered for that brilliant high press. Incisive pass. The save was a good one. High pressing and good high pressing. Chance here. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And he's broken free. Well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. Space and time for Arsenal. Retaining possession proving difficult. And it's opening up. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now. Incisive pass. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Spurs facing Everton.
Derek, this could be a goal here.
goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
I got a hat-trick, a really good performance. After I got subbed off, Spurs scored their second goal,
And there it is, a goal.
and then their third.
Real defensive resilience. Well, there's the pullback. Oh, another goal!
But then Saka got our fifth goal and sealed our victory.
Kai Lehmann was the hat-trick hero as Arsenal beat Spurs in the derby.
After a great performance in the match against Spurs, Kai Lehmann is named Player of the Match.
Kai Lehmann.
Kai Lehmann.
Kai Lehmann.
Kai Lehmann might very well be on track to be the best player in the world.
I attended a small interview after the match. Some of the pundits wanted to talk to me. They asked how I felt about my performance.
Hi Kai, I'm Sasha from CNN. Really nice to finally meet you. How exactly are you feeling after such a performance?
Honestly, I am buzzing after that performance. I really wanted to go out there and beat Spurs more than anything. And to be able to come out with a hat-trick, I'm really happy with that. Huge thanks to the Arsenal fans though. They were amazing throughout the match. Their support means the world to me.
You absolutely owned the pitch against Spurs today. You're proving to be unstoppable. Your third hat-trick on professional football.
Thank you very much for your kind words. The rest of the interview was good. Praises here and there. It felt good getting my revenge on Spurs, but I wanted to do more in their own stadium. Till then. Arteta brought in a couple players into the team during the winter transfer window. Pedro Goncalves, Victor Sigankov, and for some weird-ass reason, N'Golo bloody Kante. No hate though. And weirdly enough, he sold Waneri, Lewis Skelly, and the most surprising was Saliba. Arsenal are flying. We are 7 points ahead of Liverpool and City in third place. I have 23 goals in 21 appearances in the Premier League. The first day of training for the next match against Aston Villa, Charlotte called me and said she wanted to go out. I told her I'd take her out after training, but she said there's something she really wanted to do and wanted me to come with. I reluctantly followed her and we went to a tarot shop, wondering why she really needed me to be with her at the tarot shop. Arteta called me later in the evening, wondering why I didn't come for training, and I lied that I wasn't feeling too well, and apologised that I didn't call him earlier to let him know. He told me to get better and told me to rest up for the next training session as well. He gave me what to do in case I got better before the match. I told Charlotte I was free the next day as well, and we hung out again. This time we went out for lunch and ended up at the beach together again. Just talking and laughing with each other, it was a nice feeling. The match against Aston Villa came.
The focus of attention. Following a hat-trick, does he have another big performance in him this time? Stay with us on EA TV.
The keeper came out on top in a one-on-one chance.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
I had another great chance to score, and I scoffed the header. It was almost as if my body couldn't move as good as before. David Raya saved a penalty against Rashford, which kept us in the game. The match ended as a draw. It was my lowest rated match ever, with a 6.3. I was distracted the whole match. I needed to sit up. I skipped training the next week to hang out with Charlotte again. Champions League match against Dinamo Zagreb came, and we drew the match. I did it again. To hang out with Charlotte, we spent the whole day together and went to a club in the evening. After that, we suffered a 1-0 loss to Wolves. I wasn't playing well at all in these matches. I kept telling myself, I don't really need training. I'm good enough without it. I can wing it. I work out in my house, the same workouts we do in training. So I'm pretty much primed for each match. Next up, we travelled to Spain. I had a press conference with Arteta prior to the match, and the questions were going to be obvious. What happened? Why is he no longer playing the way you used to? Do you think the workload is too much on a 17-year-old? Arteta answered the questions really well, and at the end of the interview I said, Apologies to all the Arsenal supporters. I wasn't anywhere near my level against Wolves, or the matches before that. I'll try my best to improve my form.
Okay guys, we'll be wrapping that up now. Thanks for attending.
Arteta didn't start me in the match, though. I came on later in the match. He played me out of position. I subbed in for Pedro Gonçalves. It was evident that I wasn't at my best. I had a good chance, but I wasn't able to put it away.
Could be. My goodness, that save. And there it is, the final whistle.
Why was all this happening? We lost the match by a goal. Arteta wasn't smiling. He scolded the team in the dressing room, especially me. He told me, if I miss another training session, I'm not playing till next season. Worst case, he's going to loan me out, regardless of if I'm the ace in the team or not. He said this is the highest level of football, and if I want to make it big, I have to stop acting like a child. He was right. He was so right. The next match was against Manchester City. I remember scoring my first hat-trick against them the last time we played. I wanted to go back to my best. Charlotte wanted to hang out more, and I explained to her that I have to focus on training. She said she understood and hung up immediately. Okay? That one was weird.
It is time for the biggest fixture in English football in recent years, Arsenal versus Manchester City.
It's Arsenal versus Manchester City.
Arsenal are taking on City.
Arsenal host City.
In the last match, the Etihad was shell-shocked, all thanks to this young man, Kai Lehmann. He hasn't performed well in recent games, but his numbers are still up there. Pep and City have got to make sure they can shut him down better and hope he is not yet back in form.
The match against City came fast, and I was on the bench for this one again. Arsenal are just 2 points ahead of City, and a loss would take us down to second place. The match was tough, and I came on in the 55th minute for Pedro Gonçalves again, instead of my normal striker position. I started the match slow. I lost possession a lot.
And we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
Well, in such style, Everton prevents a goal.
But later on, I picked up the pace after De Bruyne scored. I had a couple chances.
And tremendous individual skill. And his teammate got him out of trouble. This could square the game.
It's a decent save.
And a good-looking ball. And he's through. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar.
Arsenal as a team had a couple chances.
One more big chance.
How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? It just needs to remain icy cool. Denied by the bar.
But it was too late for us. We lost the match.
You did better. You're still not where you were, but trust me, just work hard and don't give up, and you will come out of this stronger.
That's what Arteta told me after the match. It was exactly what I needed. The rest of the players consoled me. Even Ruben Dias, for some reason, told me I played well. But I don't want to be consoled. I want congratulations. In my interview after the match, I said, I know I've let you down, but the team will come back stronger next time. I'm going to work 2 times as much this time, and the results will show. Manchester City went up to first on the league table, and we were now 1 point behind, with Liverpool on our tail. I decided to work harder, pushing myself in training, and in the gym. The second leg in the Carabao Cup semis, and we defeated United, 3-2. I was back on the score sheet. We won 7-3 on aggregate. A good day for us. We are in the finals of the Carabao Cup, and if we win it, this will be Arteta's first trophy in a while. I got to give credit where it's due, and to be fair, our coaches and backroom staff really give it their best, just to make sure we can shine on the pitch and bring in good results. Arsenal finished 3rd in the Champions League after the poor performances in the last 2 Champions League matches. We beat Leicester City in the next round of the FA Cup, 2-1. I got a brace. I'm back, baby. We had Leicester in the Premier League again, and we defeated them. Pedro got a brace, and I got a goal again as well. The Champions League fixtures had been released. Bayern, Brest, Inter, PSG, Lisbon, PSV, Leverkusen and Leipzig made it to the round of 16 through the playoffs. Our fixture was going to be a tough one, but I believe we can win it. Before that match, we have West Ham in the Premier League. My good form got me back my spot in the starting 11, and we went out to get revenge against West Ham.
West Ham United midfield man Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier. It's there for him. Can they put it away? And off the post. Oskagli. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And the shot. And a fine stop. I don't know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test of that back line to keep him quiet.
Can they produce something? Well, what a stop that was!
Fulkrug chipped Raya towards the end of the first half to give West Ham the lead. Arteta gave a good speech at half-time that really motivated the boys, and we came out guns blazing. Pedro Goncalves and I linked up perfectly to create the first goal.
Great opportunity! It's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper! Arsenal level!
Shortly after, I went on a brilliant run, taking on 1, 2, 3 defenders before blasting it in the top right corner.
The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Has eyes for goal. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
You can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
The keeper had no chance with this one. The third goal came quickly after.
Football EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's
Derek, big moment here.
Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
I scored a hat-trick in 10 minutes. I don't know what happened, but I just went beast mode and West Ham just couldn't handle it. The match ended 3-1. I pushed myself to the limit and did my best. I went to freshen up, brush my teeth, and head to bed, looking at the poster in my room and telling myself I will surpass my idol someday. The last match for the month of February was against Nottingham Forest.
Kai Lehmann has had a rocky start to the year of 2025, underperforming and zoning out in most matches. But he seems to have picked up his form in recent matches. Can he maintain it? Was there a reason for the sudden drop of form? No one at Arsenal has said anything about what happened to Lehmann. But now we're focused on this match and we're hoping to see the electrifying Lehmann that we all know.
The first goal came early in the first half, an early cutback from Odegaard. I picked my spot and scored the first goal of the match.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Saka got a penalty before the end of the first half and put it away nicely. Forest got a goal back less than 10 minutes into the second half. The match ended 2-1, another good match from us that saw us get back to the top of the Premier League. City dropped a lot of points, and it's Liverpool that's on our tail now, with just 1 point behind us. 28 goals in 27 appearances in the Premier League. Those numbers are still unbelievable. 40 goals in total. 47 goal contributions in all competitions. 44 career goals in total, if you add the international friendlies. Saka is second in the team with 22 goals and 15 assists. Those are really good numbers at this point of the season, but I'm just proving to be a beast at just 17.
Arsenal are in the running for all the competitions still, in the EFL Cup finals and still in contention for the FA Cup and the Champions League. The Premier League is closed, but they still have a chance if they keep up their form. A treble is not too far-fetched if they keep playing the way they are.